It's the problem of copyright law. I mean, as Gary Shapiro said, you should paint a picture with your words. The picture I like to paint about the music industry and copyright law is the one of a house. We built a pretty nice house in 1909, but it didn't have indoor plumbing, and it didn't have electricity. So we had to base it, and it got grafted onto over 65 years. We had to raise it and build a really cool house in 1976 that had, shag carpeting, and it had, some electric. It had a refrigerator and a trash compactor and one of those goofy intercom things that no one ever used. And we thought it was really cool. But basically, since 1976, we've been putting additions onto it every piece. We put an addition in 92 called the Audio and Recording Act. We put an addition in 95 called the Digital Performance Rights Act. We put the DMCA in 98. And so now you've got this sort of ungainly structure with lots of people living in it. That's the problem. Everyone sort of moved in and living in these various things and somewhat used to it. Now you've got all these people sort of just coming from the neighborhood saying, this looks like a cool house, maybe it has something for me, and they're coming in, then they're finding that they're having trouble finding a place to stay. And the question, I think, is, do we raise the house and get all those people who've been living in it, put them in the street for a while, and start over and build another cool house with, broadband and Cat 5 cabling throughout or something, internet, wireless, stuff like that? Or do we try to just continue to live with these piecemeal additions and refinish the basement and do things in the house? And the really hard question is because you do have all these people who have very vested interests and legitimate interests, not just interests that they're trying to protect because incumbents protect their interests. They have money invested on this and they have stakes involved that need to be addressed in some way. So,
hey, do you have a garage? We need it for the car.
Yeah, that's right.